Hello YouTube, it's Jonathan. I'm making a video based on talking about why the hell do I have to make videos that's for 18 or over. Because they always say, are they made for children? Is it may not made for children? Maybe some of this stuff can be for children. Even if it does have cursing and swearing in it, does it make them realize that, if you like something, you're into something, no one's going to force you into something, and nobody has the right to. You know what I'm saying? Your body's your body. If you're into something and you've done something with a peer before, or you've seen it porn on the computer, or have you seen this, what's the big fucking deal? It's ridiculous. They shouldn't be restricting us. Oh, the Child Protective Act. How are you protecting children when the reality is, come on, if people show who they are and tell them who they are and what you are, what your intention is, who you are, and you're honest about it, and you're not a threat to anyone. And I've gotten with fucking, and I'm a non-exclusive, can get with people my own age too, which I've gotten with a guy about a couple weeks ago. He gave me head, and he was 18. See, over 18, but that's not the point. There's plenty of teenagers, plenty of toddlers, plenty of that can be doing things. They could be doing things with their own peers or doing things with that. Doesn't mean they shouldn't be exclusive if they like adults too, that are like sexy or that are fully developed. That's why I'm saying lover bots are good and bad. Like these bots that they will be making in the future, they're going to be good and bad. But then the problem is, are people going to be able to afford them? Because we still have an income inequality, and we still have no livable wages still. Like I keep saying, and it's sad that we have to get to that point with lover bots. But then we might have to get there because that'll also, you can make child bots, and then when you make child bots, slowly humanity and stuff like that will realize your age doesn't matter even as a kid, even if you're just a human kid or something like that. That'd be part of the way of getting past age too. But at the same token, it's bad because of the bots going to replace humans. Are they going to be used as weapons? That's what you would have to realize, but or see. But that's the thing. And I'm just making this video because it's just stupid. Every time I make a video, it tells you, oh, you know, this is are your videos for kids or for adults? Maybe they're for both. Maybe they're for individuals. No matter what, they can get the information of what I'm saying, and understand that there's nothing wrong with being attracted or doing things at a young age, or if you're attracted to someone older, or you have a crush on someone that's older. There's nothing wrong with that. And especially if you're looking at porn or you're curious and you're looking at things and you're trying to figure out who you are and what you are. It just aggravates me. They make everything an ageist fling. And it's ignorant, like people that want to talk to incels a certain way. Like I understand being a tough father works, but you have to understand that, that doesn't always work. Being a tough father. You have to explain in a way that you can't keep chasing people if you have no status or no nothing. So why are you chasing after them? They have to chase after you and want you. You know, you know. That's what the whole thing is. And some things you realize that you were told that as a young person, but you didn't want to hear that. But at the same token, that's what you have to do. You have to be attractive. You have to attract them in however way you can attract them. Maybe they remember you from a certain time period. Maybe they like the way you look. Maybe they like the way you talk. Maybe you make them laugh. You know? You know what I'm saying? There's ways to do things. You just have to know how to do it. That's really what it is. But I'm just saying, why does YouTube have to do with age? Like, what does it have to do with, oh, if it's for kids or not? Like who like there's plenty of kids that are doing things that they're not going to tell their parents, and they're not going to tell certain people, because if they do, they're going to say, are you being manipulated because you're younger, or you. It's so dumb. Meanwhile, if they want to do something, or if an adult wants to do something, and then they say they don't want to do it, then it's a no. Then when you're about to do it, then it's a no. Then Like, see, that's the thing about Gabe and all these people. I've poked holes in their arguments. I've poked holes in their arguments a lot of times. Like, they even brought up, like, if you stomp your toe, that's an example of bad stimulants. You know, that's not good stimulants if you hit your toe. That's dumb. Or in the past bringing up about, like, he didn't win the argument. None of them won the argument. The only reason they seem like they're right is because of the way the society's set up. Once again, you know, but you can't explain that, because if you explain that, then it sounds like you're making excuses when the reality, or having self-pity, when the reality is it's not self-pity. It's based on the fact, why the hell is the world set up the way it is? How come we're not doing things now? That way in the future, or like 10 years or 20 years, it won't be the same. And we won't be having the same old fucking problems. At least they're trying to get psychedelics legal in Maine and in New Jersey, and they're trying to do that. And then other places are trying to legalize marijuana. That's a step. Now they got to do other drugs and everything else and get past age, and we're good. But we're not safe. We're not close. That's the problem. People aren't as close. That's the problem. If they were closer, if there was some way they were closer, and people, like, you know, we wouldn't be in this whole mess. And the whole thing saying that it's overpopulated, that's a dumb excuse. You can fund programs. If you got rid of the drug war on drugs, we could be doing this and that. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You know, it's bullshit. And me, I'll always be attracted to minors or adults. I always will. It's never gonna change, dude. And that doesn't make you a threat to anybody. It doesn't mean you're bad, and it doesn't mean, oh, you support this and that. Even though certain material, you have to wonder, maybe it's not so bad. Now, if somebody's being forced, and they being forced, or they're scared, or say for instance they're trying to run away, that obviously means it's not consensual. But if someone's just sitting there and take it and they enjoy it, you can say the reaction, then how is it bad? I'm just saying that as an example of something, you know? Even though you don't need a videotape for it and stuff, it's like it could be between people, you know what I'm saying? But they want to make a big deal about everything, dude. That's what they do. And they want to find something so they can try to make you look bad or something like that instead of trying to solve the issues. And then wondering who's going to win this election. Is it going to be the Dem woman? Is it going to be the third party? Is it going to go back to being Republic again, where we can't fucking solve other issues either? Even though the Democrats are just a joke too. But if you're trying to look at issues, it's better that it's better that it's either a third party or a Dem, because at least they're trying to get to the point of doing things. Republicans aren't trying to do that, even though I can agree with having a gun to defend yourself. I can agree with some of the things they're talking about. But why do you have to be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't play this game, dude. It just matters what you're talking about. It matters what your policies are for, and it matters what you're for. Even though people talk the talk and then they get in and then they can't do it, or they slow it down, like Murphy took so long to get marijuana legal. You know, so, you know, but the point of this video is why does my videos have to be 18 or over? Why do they have to? What does it matter? It can be, even if a child sees this, it can kind of toughen them up in a bit and make them realize, or like a teenager saw this, it can toughen them up a bit to realize that you can't always fucking put up with a lot of crap. This is your future, and this is, you know, it should be made for you. And that's why the psychedelics, I'm hoping that it'll be legal here. I'm hoping. But it's like, at the same token, you know, hoping, when you have to realize it was the House of Representatives and the Senate set up the right way to handle those problems. And if they're not set up to handle those problems, of course they're going to get Biden or Trump in, because they're set up the way to you know, put up, like, to handle the situations that they're told. Because they're only being put there for the time period to handle issues what they want to handle, instead of handling the main issues, getting past the war on drugs and getting past ageism and getting past all this other bullshit, having programs for people so there's no homelessness in this country. It's like, it just makes you laugh, dude. And I'm sick of it. I have to make videos. My videos have to be 18 or over. It's stupid. It's really stupid. And I'll make a video on why drug testing makes people not want to work. Because it doesn't make they don't want to work because they don't have the freedom to do the things that they want. Really, you only have the extent of freedom. And if you're not getting high on the job, that's good. If you're just only doing it on your time when you're off, what does it matter? You know, if it's not going to fuck up your performance, because there's some uppers that can help you be able to stay focused and do the job and perform, even though you don't need drugs to do that. But it's just the fact, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Doesn't mean people are going to be crazy, because if you have psychedelic therapists or you have like trip sitters and stuff like that all over the place, then you won't have to worry about people having bad trips or driving while being tripping and all that stuff, even though you're going to have a self-driving cars one of these days and it's not going to matter. But you know but that's what my point is, dude. Like, I shouldn't have to make videos for 18 or over. It should be go to anyone, because the information's for anybody. It's for anybody that's at a certain place that are doing things that are, you know what I'm saying? That's my point. That's the video. This is what this video is about. And that's pretty much it. I think it's ridiculous and I think it's stupid. And I think it's, dumb. So, yeah. And to that fruit cup that's 18 years old, yeah, thank you for commenting. And if anyone else wants to comment, talk about real, like, comment if you have a question, or comment if there's things that you want to talk about, or comment. Not don't be stupid and talk, be a troll or be a dumb anti-minor or anti-adult. Because come on, you're not fixing the problem, dude. Same thing with the war on drugs is not. We can be fun in programs, like I've been saying. Alrighty, well, that's it. That's the video. Again, the whole thing about age, about making these videos, it's stupid.